So I would like to take a moment to describe my method for card reading. I've been reading for over 30 years, and while I do note the traditional meanings of cards, I do not follow them strictly by any means. I use these cards as a jumping off point for the psychic or intuitive impressions that I get. Also, you'll find that I alter my spreads if you follow that sort of thing, so it's not likely that my card spreads are going to look like others that you're used to seeing. Okay, now that, also, just to let you know, I am using the Gilded Tarot Royale this week. Some of you may be familiar with it. It's one of my favorites. I love the vivid colors. Okay, so let's get started. Hi Pisces. I am shuffling for your April Tarot spread. Okay. Nice. You have the Chariot in reverse as your central card. That is telling me that you have recently made a decision, or a decision has recently been made for you. Either way, decision has been made. That opens you up for multiple opportunities. The sky is the limit. The only limit is your imagination. And your foundation for this is the sun. So you are already working on something new. It is very close to coming into being. In fact, it is literally afoot right now. You're working on it. You're creating a foundation. The foundation is nearly finished. You are ready to start reaching for the stars. So, you may not know it, but you have a lot of good support. There are people thinking about you and sort of cheering you on from the sidelines, and many of them are unseen. So the actual physical abundance, money, is coming. It's just going to be coming slowly. But that does not seem to be dampening your enthusiasm at all. You have just recently been working on overcoming fears of criticism and attacks from others. Oh, also you need to keep an eye on negative self-talk. Once you do that, once you clear your mind of the negative self-talk, of the worries and fears of what others may or may not have in mind for you, your mind will open up to more inspiration from the universe. And I think that is the overall message here. It's time to really shut down the earthbound mind processes and open yourself up to true inspiration from the universe. Don't fear your own judgment. You may have gone through some difficult times recently, Pisces, and you may be blaming yourself for having gone through those things, some decisions you have made, a lapse in judgment. But the universe is saying, no, your judgment is right on. However, there are things that are just meant to happen, and those things have happened. Don't confuse that with your own poor judgment, because that's not the case. You have tons of family and friends who are so happy and willing to support you right now. You've got your own cheering section. Things are moving a little bit slowly. Okay, and more slowly than you had expected, which, when you think about it, you may want to consider that mindset a bit more closely, because you may find that you purposefully set things in motion with a little bit of a braking system on it. So think back on that and consider how you've set things up and the possibility that this was intentional on your part. It seems that having done this has benefited you in a certain way, and that relates to creating a different perspective for yourself. Okay, I get it. You are trying to slow down. Whether you're trying to slow yourself down consciously or this is happening on a subconscious level, I'm not sure. It could be either for you, but the idea that I'm getting here is you are slowing yourself down in order to have a new perspective. And this new perspective is not about, seeing the world differently. It's about seeing yourself differently and allowing yourself to slow down, because you are constantly feeling like you're on a treadmill and catching up. And some part of you, be it conscious or subconscious, is trying to change your view of yourself and what is expected of you and what you expect of you, because you expect yourself to be moving at a pretty fast pace, and your subconscious or your spirit or even consciously, you are intending to slow that pace down, because frankly it's unhealthy to create the stress in your life that you have had in the past. You have concerns that this new path you're taking will turn people away, and the universe's reaction to that is, if people are turned away because of your new path, then those are people who are not meant to be on your path. You're going to find yourself with an abundance of work be that actual work or something that's occupying your time, but more importantly, occupying your bank account. So you are going to be generating your abundance again pretty soon. And this also follows with slowing things down for yourself is not hurting you one bit. So carry on the way you're doing it. Do slow things down for yourself. Do cut down on the stress that you've been feeling. It's important. You're going to be tempted to have guilt based on your newfound abundance. But do not have guilt. Think of it this way. If you have abundance for yourself, first of all, as we know, we need to take care of ourselves and make sure that we are in a good position, and then find ways to give back to your community, pay it forward, give to others who don't have the success that you're feeling right now, or who are in need. Just do make sure that you are caring for yourself first. All of this is an eye-opening experience for you, because it's as if all you've known in the past, Pisces, is working hard in order to just squeak by. And things are about to change. Well, you're welcoming this new arrangement where your needs are completely fulfilled and your physical manifestations are coming into abundance. It's important to accept this as your norm. Okay. So that you can be in a position of receiving, because we have our Ace of Wands, which represents inspiration in reverse. And if you allow yourself to be caught up in the guilt of suddenly being successful, when you know that there are others who are not feeling successful right now, if you get yourself caught up in that, then you will not be in a receiving mode for more inspiration that comes in to allow you to create more abundance for yourself. And guess what? If you cannot do that, then you cannot share your abundance with others. And that is really an important aspect of your life here, Pisces. You enjoy sharing and giving to others. So keep your mindset. It's okay. It's okay to create your own abundance. It's okay to be able to give to others. It's okay to do it anonymously. Certainly don't use your abundance as leverage over other people. Give freely to the degree that you can, so that you can remain in a receptive mode for more inspiration and more abundance. And once again, this is reiterating, don't turn away your abundance, because you're also turning away the inspiration that creates more abundance. It's easy for you to knock yourself off balance this way, and this is really a warning not to create fear. But the universe is saying, don't, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Allow the universe to provide for you. Don't cut it off because you have guilt. Because look at how fantastic things were until we got to this card that was like, oh no, I don't deserve this. Other people are hurting. That's when things get muddy. So, okay, what I'm getting here is allow for inspiration. Then you're going to have to make decisions. But you just have inspiration and the budding of new ways to create abundance for yourself. But then you have decisions to make. And that's the hardest part for you, Pisces. Not that you should have to make a decision, but especially where the decision is regards abundance, money, resources. It's hard for you because you always have other people who don't have as much in mind. The universe would like to take you out of that mindset and put you into a mindset where you understand that the more abundance you can create for yourself, the more you can share with others. Because that's truly where you are going to harmonize with the universe. So that is my message for you, Pisces. Do not hobble yourself with guilt. That's it. Literally, do not decrease your abundance because of a sense of guilt that you may have. Allow yourself to experience wealth and abundance and walk through your life with a sense of gratitude, which will keep all of the avenues for your abundance open and allow you to create avenues to share that abundance with others. Okay, Pisces, thank you. Please, if you have a question about this reading or any other question that you might have, I am still collecting questions for next week's readings, and I will be happy to answer your question then on the 26th. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next week.